Hello, everyone. Welcome to Returning at Home with me, Paul. I have been off the scene for a wee while due to health conditions and so on, and not bore you with that. So today we're in the shed, and I have a piece of branchwood, and I don't know what the timber is, but it could be sycamore. Uh, it's I just cut it there on the bandsaw, so it's 7 inches long by about 6 inches in diameter. So I thought we'll make a wee vase out of it and do a bit of colour and maybe some texture. So I'm going to let it decide when I start. First of all, I'll get it into the round and then we'll take it from there, because you can change your mind so many times that you start off doing one thing and you end up doing another. So you can find the center of a piece by using one of these wee angle finders. I got my wee mallet. I'll put a wee. So I reckon the center of this is somewhere in here. So I'll go one there, and you can see this, the crosses all come to the center somewhere there. So just mark two wee holes. We'll mount this between centers, and we'll bring it around and put a tenon on it. Just make sure, turn it by hand, and make sure it's cleaner tool rest, because it's a bit wider here than it is there. So you wanna set your tool rest up so there's a wee bit of room for it to go by. You don't want to overhang the tool rest by a whole lot. So, spindle roughing gouge, and you want, another thing is important is your standing position. You don't want to stand over to the side. You want to be standing sort of in a comfortable position that you can move your body back and forward. You're not going to be moving your feet. You're only swaying back and forward to take a cut. So we'll start this up. Good idea here to turn it on, Paul. And it's, right, here we go. So as you can see, it's quite a wee bit out of shape, and I have that at 750 RPMs, and that's fast enough to take the bark off this. So I'll put my face shield down and we'll start removing some of this timber. The spalting in this piece could be either sycamore or a piece of beech. I don't know. Let's see. So I want to get this into chuck, so I'm going to get my being and parting tool here. I'm going to turn a tenon on this side. slight dovetail on it. You don't want to have your tenon too big. You want to make it so that it fits into the jaws comfortable and it doesn't bottom out on the bottom of the jaw. So I'll probably take that down a wee bit more. Okay. What I'm actually talking about, guys, is here. So if I turn the jaws down to nearly closed, you're getting a complete circle. So that's the size of a tenon you probably want. If you open it to here, say, then it's not a circle no more. So the timber will only bite on these points of the jaws the whole way around. So it's not sitting nice and flat in the inside of this. The other thing, you don't want your tenon to bottom out on the bottom of the jaw. So only make the tenon half the size you need to fit the jaw, because it will want to if you get a catch, it'll probably pull it out. That's why I'm saying that. So I'm happy enough with the size I have and that. Again, bring the tailstock back up just till you get this trued up again, because there might be a wee bit of difference between when you had it between centers. So I'm going to turn the speed down and turn it on to see. Yeah, there's a slight difference in the, so I need to true this up again. And we're going to be battling this towards the bottom, so I want to stick some timber on this. Just change the camera back for you. Right, before we get too carried away, we want to take the inside of this out. And there's a number of ways you can do it. You can use a Forstner bit to drill your hole down to depth, which is a big help because it's so far away from the headstock. You will get a lot of vibration. So the more timber you can drill away, the better. Some people would say that's cheating. It's not cheating. It makes a lot of sense to remove the timber by any means you can to make it easier on yourself. So why struggle? So I'm going to use a Forstner bit to give us our starting position. Gentle. Now this bit of timber seems right and dry, so we shouldn't get any hiccups from it. And what I'm talking about when the jam's in. So another wee tip, don't extend your quill out the full length of your tailstock in case you do jam it up in there. Because if you get a catch, what you could end up doing is bending your quill, and then you have a problem. So what I tend to do is drill it to the depth of uh, a wee bit, and then wind it back, and then move the whole tailstock forward. And that's plenty of distance. I'm just using a pull cut just to remove some of this, and you want to be gentle with it because you can hear the vibration noise you're making as you remove timber, and just take a wee cut. We'll just stop that and have a wee feel on the inside of that. Yes, there's a good bit of timber there still to do that. So we'll take more off this top end because you want it flaring out. You don't want it straight down. We're just there. There's the pencil mark. So we're in this far. So we want to go down a bit more. And we're taking that timber away from around the outside. This will allow the chuck to move down inside. Okay. Because once you're overhanging your tool rest with any tool, you'll find it jumping and catching because you're too far over the tool rest itself. So this is a good method to remove most of this timber, and then you're not left with a whole lot of timber to remove. We're starting to bind up there, so there must be a lot of shavings in there. 13. We'll just so we now are here. So we were 90 mil before. That's where we were, and now we're here. So we've made that able to fit inside our piece and get a bit deeper with the Forstner bit. I'll not take it much further down. I'll maybe take just a wee smidgen of it. We're not cutting yet. You'll see. So that's just started to cut, and I'm binding up on the inside wall about here. So I need to take some more timber away. So what we can see, and that's not bad. I just want to get my calipers here. Where's my wee long ones for? So if I bring that up, that's where our wall thickness is inside, but it goes down to about just over a quarter an inch. As it goes down, it gets wider. So we're still good a bit of timber there to take off. That doesn't seem too bad. Right, that's okay. I'm happy enough with that. We'll just do a bit of sanding. Revolving center. I just want to put a wee bit of paper around that as well, so that it doesn't mark the inside too much. So we'll just wind that up until it stops. That's pretty tight there, so just going to tuck the rest of that in there. All this is for is just give me that wee bit of extra support while I'm taking a wee bit of timber away from the top of this and on down. So we'll get a nice spindle gouge, one that's sharp, and that one is sharp. So I want to take a wee bit of timber away from here. Just form that wee cove a wee bit. That looks a wee bit better. Just to form that like a I think that's where I want to be with that. We'll get that sanded up. We'll Start off with egret. Too bad. I'll get a wee bit of sand sealer on it and we'll see what it's like. And I'm just going to spray it on. Slowly lay it down a wee bit. Just the Yorkshire grit. And a wee bit. A wee bit of paper. Apply. It is a nice piece of timber. If I had a painted tile, I wouldn't have liked. Very nice. Right. I'll just give us a wee quick rub. You can easily tell when you've got it all off, it stops transferring out onto the paper, you know, before you apply your finish. I'm going to be applying crystalline wax. Right, we'll stop that and have a wee look. There's no marks. Nope. So, put the lid on that. We'll get our wax. Right, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to leave it for 5 minutes. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and let that dry. And then I'll come out and buff it up. Do the inside with a taste of sand sealer and we taste the lacquer, and I'd rather take the foot off. Just give it a wee good coat of wax. So that's that. So we'll stop it there. Okay guys, back out. Had a quick cup of tea and about to eat. So it's had about 15 minutes. So we'll buff that up. We'll turn the speed up. We'll just use the spray can because I have it. I'll turn that on so I can get it all while it turns. There. I'll let that dry. Oh, turn that speed down a wee bit. I had a stick with a Velcro on it for doing in the likes of this down on Hello Forums and the likes of this Vase and stuff. Can I lay my hands on it? No. So what's the way? You need someone, you know you have it. Can you find it? No. Give it a wee taste of wax as well. Right, that seems, I didn't tighten it too much. We'll bring the tailstock up just to hold that there. We can remove most of the timber, and we'll use the fingernail 1/4" spindle gouge here to do this. And we'll change cameras so that you can see. There you are. You can just about see that. There, brought it down a wee bit. So we'll see what this is like. We'll not turn it too fast. About 750. Just trying to take the nub down to a manageable size so that I can remove the tailstock. It's just there, no more, so we'll have to be gentle with this. You see the wobble on it now because there's no tailstock support. And that's what I was afraid of happening, coming out of the jaws. No damage done. We survived that one, Paul. Right. I'll reposition this in this. I might have to tidy up where the jaws are gripping. See if we can get a wee bit more. That's a wee bit better. I could break that off, but I really don't want to. I'm just going to use the point of the skew just to break that off. Right, that's off. That's how we look to see where we are. just need to tidy that up and we sand, and that'll be lovely jubbly. I know I was using the canned stuff, but I've a, well, there's there. It's funny how things, when they're sitting on right in front of you, you don't see them. Just a wee just a stand sealer. That's all that needs. Don't need to put any or finish on it. There we are, guys. Wee vase. Nicely finished on the inside and outside. A couple of wee beads just to set that a wee bit instead of being plain and up. So initially I was going to paint this, but when I seen the spalting in that and the figure, it was too nice to cover up. So they are a wee vase. It measures about, what did it finish at? It's 6¼ inches long. At the top it's just 3 inches wide, and the bottom it's 2¼ wide. So I'll say no more about that. That one's done and dusted, and just change over to my tripod camera and you can see the wee piece. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and if you liked, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like what you see, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, which will help me tremendously. And that's really the second video I've made of one I made yesterday. And I have another one sitting over in the bench there, half finished. That will have to. I don't think I have the video. I think no, I didn't record that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and all the best. I'll catch you in the next one, and I hope you're all keeping well. Bye.